Roomie 1 and Roomie 2, because I feel like that's what they were probably saying.
I think I'd be Roomie 2.
I guess. Roomie 1, Roomie 2, because right to left.
I was just making a joke, like a self-deprecation.
We have no room for that on this channel. We only bring each other up.
What's bringing you up?
Okay, so what are we doing today?
The Authortube Newbie Tag 2.0. So Jenna Streety, she made the first one, she made this one. So question number 1, it doesn't really pertain to us. I mean, it kind of, okay, I'll just read it. What's your book's pitch? If you have multiple works, choose your favorite. Animal and I are really bad at finishing things. But we do have main projects that we're working on right now individually that we can kind of pitch.
So I'm working on a poetry book. I don't know how the do I pitch it? The pitch is not working.
No pitch. Forget the pitch.
Because I don't think we know our works enough to really pitch it.
No, that's a lie. We know our works. I just don't know how to pitch.
It's not done that I can't pitch it. I haven't read it back.
What do you usually write?
Poetry.
Prose. Fiction. Contemporary.
Stop laughing. Nothing is funny.
YA. Contemporary realism. So short stories. I like writing short stories, but I want to be a novelist. But that's not what the question is. So short stories.
Poetry.
What's something you'll never write?
We talked about this before. I said horror. I would never write horror. I'd scare myself.
I'd probably never write like adult sci-fi because I don't think I'm smart enough for it. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
What's your goal for starting an Authortube channel? I don't think it's changed since the 3 videos that we ever filmed. Connecting with people, building our own platforms.
Yeah, just really getting ourselves as writers out there.
What made you want to start writing?
I don't think it's one specific thing. I think it was many things, and it was a type of therapy at first, and then it just turned into something like more of a hobby, and then from a hobby I wanted it to become a profession. I've
always loved reading and just stories in general growing up, and I think I always wrote little silly things. What's your publishing path? Self-published, traditional published, hybrid, haven't decided yet, or just write for fun?
I would like to be traditionally published. For my first work, it's most likely going to be self-published.
I really want to be traditionally published. That's the goal right there. What content do you bring to the Authortube table?
Writing through 2 different lenses.
I feel like most of the Authortube channels.
What happened?
Most of the Authortube channels I've seen have been one person. That's normal, having a channel by yourself is normal. But me and Emma were like, let's do it together because moral support and also just fun. Me and Emma like doing things together. You kind of get 2 pretty different perspectives from one channel. I'm a writing major, you're not a writing major.
I'm an education major.
She writes poetry mostly, I write fiction mostly. It's just you're getting a 2-for-1 deal with us, which is kind of cool. I think so at least.
Yeah, I can't wait until we start doing writing vlogs and they could see what we, our creative processes are very different as well.
It'll be interesting when I talk about how my life is as a creative writing major, to see how Animal's writing world differs because I write for homework and Emma has to squeeze it into her schedule, and it'll just be, I think it'll be interesting to see the difference, and especially we get to watch each other's journey. A very community-based channel, I think, because we already are forming a group with ourselves, so come join. And yeah.
What's your biggest writing struggle? Mine's honestly planning and then going through with it. I love to plan. She knows this. I love to plan different things. The fantasy novel, I'm working on, I guess. And I started planning, in my journal, the plan date is 2017. Like, I planned that for a while, and I couldn't, it's been 2 years, I never brought myself to write it until recently. I want someone else to write it, you know? But I guess I have to write it.
Emma, like, doesn't even, like, she's, like, you're such a better writer than you always say. Like, I don't know. Anyway, probably, yeah, like, self-doubt. You start doubting your work, so you don't want to touch it, and you're like, ew, like, go away. But what's your best writing skill? I'm good at this.
Description.
Description?
I think I'm really good at description. Like, that's one thing I'll let myself have.
You're really good at, like, tone as well. Cause, like,
Oh.
yeah.
I can tell you your strong suit. Like, just the way you, like, your style. I tell her all the time, she has a very cinematic writing style. I think it's pretty different from what I've read. We both read a lot more than a handful of books. We read a lot of books.
More than a handful. Was that 5 books? Not overdoing it, I guess. I don't know. That's what I try to do, so hopefully I'm good at it. Now we get to choose between these 2 questions, and I think we're gonna answer, if you're new to Authortube, what is your biggest Authortube question? Because we've been on Authortube for like a year, but have we really been?
It's just how to build a community on this platform. I want to be able to interact with everyone as more than just strangers, friends.
I want to know that too. Like, I don't know. Just like give us advice, any advice. Just if you were ever looking to give advice unsolicited, just like do it. It's us. This is what you should do. Do that. So you're like hip just pumped. Wait, what's this?
My shoulder pumped. She goes, my hip pumped.
Okay. Question 13. Are you looking for any new channels to follow, beta readers, critique partners, or other types of writer buddies? If so, tell us who you're looking for and connect with them in the comments. I'm looking for writer buddies. Maybe like that could like bleed into critique partners. If you are ever a writer buddy, which you are if you just like subscribe and like we start talking in the comments, like you're a writer buddy, hello.
You're our friend now.
If you ever want someone to look at something, and like personally if I have the time, like I'll look at it, like I'll critique. Like I do critiques a lot for school and stuff, and I actually really enjoy it.
I'll critique anything. I mean, I'm used to doing essays.
I love judging you.
I love judging you.
That's not what we mean, but like
yeah, I'm used to doing essays, but I don't mind doing creative work as well. If you have essays as well, like bring them my way. I don't mind. I enjoy that stuff.
let us know in the comments if any of you are also college students.
Oh, yeah.
Because
we're college students.
us too, yeah. What are you most excited for during this new fresh start on the Authortube? Consistency, maybe? Like
yeah.
continuing with it, like going through with it. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is tag people who have recently subscribed to us that we know of. We haven't been getting notifications for every single subscriber.
Yeah.
So I apologize if you're not included, but if you are a subscriber, you're tagged. Emma Rosen Books, Nicole Ford Thomas, Krista Mears.
We just want to say thank you to Sarah Scharnweber for including us in the NewTubers 17. We really appreciate that. We weren't expecting that, and
Yeah,
made
that was
us,
really nice.
it made our day.
I got a call.
No, I got a call from the same number.
Wait, really?
Oh no, I didn't.
That's not even close.
But look, it's
Your hands are cold.
I'm cold. Anyways.
So yeah, we didn't tag you. You're still tagged. Thanks to everyone who has subscribed since our last video. That was super sweet of you. And if anyone else wants to join the little friendship pack we are starting,
Or maybe bracelets next
do
week.
it. Like yeah, we'll make
For all
bracelets.
36 of you.
That is all for today. Hopefully you enjoyed this tag. Thank you again to Jenna Strudy for creating this tag. And yeah, bye.
Bye.
Emma's been catfished 4 times. Oh my god!
Thumbnail. There has to be one in there because you were literally drooling on me.
That's not a good thumbnail. Okay.